All right, so here we are on my computer screen where you can see the Shopify store is opened up right now, and I have 3 to 4 ad accounts to show you right now what are the strategies that we are currently implementing and what kind of results that we are actually generating. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, this is the Shopify store, and you can see some of the details are hidden over here. This is only because I have to maintain the client's confidentiality, so that is why most of the product or like some of the product cannot be copied by anyone, because the products are really high selling and I would say the performance is improve on this particular store. So that is why I have to maintain the confidentiality. So as you can see, today is the date of 1st of Feb and 2023. We are recording this particular video on 1st of Feb, I would say. And today we have already crossed 1,22,570 rupees of sales, which is 93 orders approximately. And let me just show you the analytics so that we can see what are the growth that we are currently achieving. So let me just tell you the backstory. First of all, this client has came to us on December 2021. In the December month, we haven't advertised because we need some time in order to plan out what are the sales, what are the basically offers, landing page optimization, offer optimization, creative optimization, and the other metrics as well. So let me just show you how we were doing in the previous previous year. So you can see over here in the December month, there were very less sale. It's pretty much 4,295 rupees of sale. And we have started advertising from the first quarter, which is January 2022. In the first quarter, we have got the sales of 3.5 million, 35 lakh 77,000 and 29 rupees, I would say. With the sections of 1 lakh 62,000, 9.3% is the returning customer rate, which is like 2% of the conversion rate, like 2.23%. These are the conversion rate that we have received. Average order value was 986 rupees in the first quarter. So let me just go to the second quarter, which is this. And just to let you know, this will be compared by the previous period, whatever it is. Let's suppose if I'm doing the year on year comparison, this will be automatically compared with the previous year. Or if I'm doing the quarter on quarter basis results, so it will be automatically fetched by like compared by the first quarter. So as we can see right now, like 8 million is the sale that we have generated, approximately 88 lakhs 52,220 rupees that we have actually got. And 12% or 13%, we can say that approximately this is the returning customer rate, which is the this is improved by 40. And some of the figures are loading right over here, but we don't have to wait for them because this will take some time in order to load. So 997 rupees is the average order value that we have got in the second quarter, which is slightly improved by 1%, I would say. But again, something is always better than nothing. So this is all about the second quarter. Let me select the July, August, and September. This will be the third quarter, which is compared by the second quarter. And in the third quarter, as you can see over here, 1 crore 67 lakh 22,738 rupees in terms of sales that we have generated, which is improved by 90. And the returning customer rate is slightly improved by 0.5%, 13% again the returning customer rate we can say over here. Average order value is increased by 1250. Like previously it was 997 and now it is 1250, 25% increase in the average order value, because we have done some like activities which will tremendously increase the average order value. That is why you can see the spike in the average order value. So in the third quarter, which is October, November, and December, which is compared by the third quarter, we have generated the sales of 2 crore 22 lakh 54,835 rupees, which is approximately 22 millions of sale, which is like this is improved by 33% as compared to the previous quarter. Sessions were improved by 66%, approximately 1 million we were about to touch. 13% is the customer returning rate, again 1% increase in the returning customer rate. So if you can see the crux, 1% returning customer rate is increased on a quarter on quarter basis. So this is the number that we have generated. And average order value, again you can see over here in the next quarter as well, the further quarter, which is like the fourth quarter, we have done the same thing. We have increased the average order value by 36%, which is previously it was approximately 1300. Now it is 1700 rupees of average order value, which is increased. Conversion rate, you can see over here, 1.3% is conversion rate, which is dropped by 40%. Let me tell you the reason why the conversion rate is low right now. So let's just take an example. Let's suppose on the first month we have spent 10,000 on the particular campaign, and in the second month we have increased the budget. Previously it was 10,000, this is the limit, and we have increased the particular campaign budget by 1 lakh. So let's suppose whatever the audience we are getting at a cost of 10,000, let's suppose we are getting 1 lakh people on our particular website, and at the budget of 1 lakh there is approximately 10 million or 1 crore people will be visiting to the website. But there is a possibility or 100% sure that not everyone will gonna buy the particular product. Once you buy the high audience or the high quantity of the audience, the conversion rate will definitely gonna drop by 10%, 20%, whatever it is, once you double down the budget, or triple or four times your budget. So that is why there is a slight like drop can be seen in the conversion rates. So this is the whole about this particular store, whatever we have achieved in this particular store. So this was the quarter on quarter result. Let me just show you the last year result, which is we have started in January, and now we have to select the December 31st. So as you can see, the numbers are completely huge. 5 crores of sales we have done. 5 crore 14 lakh 6,824 rupees of sales that we have done, get in return. And sessions is like 2 lakh percent is the growth can be seen on the session, because there is no data in the past couple of years. So that is why you can see there is no growth available. And returning rate is basically 12%, we can say approximately 238% growth in the conversion rates. Average order value is increased by 14%. So yeah, this is all about this particular store. Let me just go back to the Facebook ad manager, and let me just show you the live data, whatever we have actually achieved. So we have selected the maximum, and there is a thing on the Facebook side. After the iOS 14 update, we cannot see the total amount, I would say, over here. So for to see that, we have to apply this filter, like the 7-day click attribution window, so that we can see whatever we have achieved in this particular account. So in total we have spent 26 lakh rupees of sales. Purchases 9,379 sales have we done, and cost per purchase is 282, in return of like 1 crores of sales that we have done, and 3.87 is the ROS that we have achieved. Let me show you the quarter on quarter basis results, and as you can see, some of the details are hidden over here. So I will not gonna share the campaign detail, because in our naming convention we mention what the strategy is, so that is why it will be disclosed. So that is why we avoid those particular situation. And let me just show you the we have started working on this account by uh, January. So let me just select the date. All right. So from January to March, we have generated the sales. 5,21,000 are the sales that we have generated, and out of which the orders were 2,829. So this is the same account of which I have just showed you for the Shopify. So this is the same account right now. 5 lakh rupees we have generated, out of which 5 ROAS, approximately we can say that 4.64 is the ROAS that we have generated. 2,829 are the orders that we have got. Cost per purchase is 184 rupees only, and out of which the like the revenue is 24 lakh 18,000 is the revenue that we have generated. So yeah, this is all about the first quarter. Let me just select the next quarter, which is April, May, and June. And in this particular quarter we have got the sales of we have spent somewhere around 2,76,766 rupees that we have spent, and out of which purchases were 1,240 are the purchases, because there might be some external issues that will definitely gonna came up. Let's suppose there might be inventory issues for the particular store. That is why the brand will say you that we have to cut down budget for a time being, so that the inventory will fill up and we can restart with the same budget. And 1240 are the sales, 223 is the cost per purchase, because due to, like, let's suppose once you are working on this scale and suddenly you just drop the particular budget, in that particular scenario the cost per purchase will definitely gonna like give you the boost. I would say the it will be much higher than the what we are getting previously, because Facebook is a system where the things are getting optimized by time. Let's suppose once we are optimizing a month on month basis, the cost per purchase is getting decreased, but suddenly the budget, there is a slight drop in the budget, that will definitely gonna cost us by paying extra cost per purchase or cost per acquisition. Then we have revenue of I would say the 10 lakh rupees of 1 million that we have generated. ROAS is 3.64 in the second quarter, and on the third quarter, which is July, August, and September, in this particular quarter, we have got the sales of 1 million, 1.7 million, which is approximately 17 lakh rupees, 5 lakh 42,000 that we have spent, out of which the ROAS is 3.17 is the ROAS that we have generated. And so let me just go to the last quarter, which is October, November, and December. In this particular quarter we have scaled the budget because there were a lot of events were coming. There is Cyber Monday sale, there is Black Friday sale, there is Christmas, there is New Year. So that is why we have increased the budget 8,62,000 of rupees that we have spent on the advertisement, out of which 2449 are the purchases that we have got, 352 is the cost per purchase, 34 lakh rupees of sales that we have got in terms of 8 lakh rupees of spend, with the ROAS of 4.02 is the ROAS that we have got. So this is all about the this particular account. And let me just show you the last year performance on the Facebook side. So it is approximately we have spent 2 million, like 22 lakh rupees that we have spent, 86 lakh rupees of sales that we have got, with the ROAS of 3.91 is the ROAS that we have got. And in this particular account I have to pause a bit because I haven't hide the campaign. So give me a second so that I can pause, hide the confidentiality. All right, so as you can see over here, the time is same. I haven't changed anything because we have paused on 5:14. It is just a minute, which is changed just right now. 5:15 is the time right now. You can see the maximum. You can see the this particular accounts figure. This is selected on maximum, and let me just show you the. I would say again we have to select the particular filter, which is 7-day click. All right, so in order to get the details, whatever the totality is, and in the total you can see 2 million, approximately 20 lakh rupees of budget that we have spent in the maximum. 4,847 purchases that we have got, 4.28 is the ROAS that we have got, out of which the revenue is 88 lakh rupees and 15,689. All right, so let me just do the basically the performance analysis. So officially we have started working on this particular account in July of last year, and previously it was managed by the client, like in the June it was get activated. So let me just show you the quarter on quarter basis results. So July, August, and September, this will be the second quarter. In this second quarter we have spent 4,36,671 rupees, out of which the purchases were 991, 440 is the cost per purchase, and 11 lakh 34,270 is the revenue that we have got in the second quarter, with the ROAS of 2.60. This industry is completely different because we were dealing into baby products, so that is why the industry is into the FMCG, and that is why in the FMCG industry the ROAS will be slightly lesser comparing by the other industry like the apparel industry or whatever the industry is. So ROAS and the ROI will completely depend on what industry are you dealing on right now. So let me show you the October, November, and December, which will be the last quarter, which will be the fourth quarter. So we have increased the budget because again, these are the three quarter where the major festivals occasion were happening in the 2022. Diwali was there, and Christmas, New Year, and other sales events were there. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the sales were there. So that is why I basically start my Black Friday and Cyber Monday after, like before a month, so that we can get the ballpark of 1 month where we can spend at least like somewhere around 5 to 10 lakhs of budget, so that we can get most out of it, because this is the most important quarter and this has to be crucial for every business. So in this particular quarter, we have spent 13 lakh of rupees as a ad spend. 3,205 is the purchases that we have got, with the cost per purchase of 400, and the revenue that we have generated is 6,532,121, which is approximately 65 lakh 32,121, out of which the ROAS is 4.9 to approximately, we can say that the 5 is the ROAS that we have generated, approximately 500% of increase in the ROI that we have got in this particular month or the quarter, I would say. So this is all about this particular client. Like in just 2 quarters, we have achieved very good numbers of sales. So yeah, again, I have to pause for a second so that I can refresh this particular account and hide the like necessary details, so that the product and the other strategies won't be leaking out. All right, so as you can see, the time as well, we have started in 5:19. The video was paused on 5:18. So there is again no hack, no faking out that is going on. All right, so in this particular client, we have started in the second quarter of this particular client, because the client which I showed you just right now, for this particular client, we have started in the third quarter, and this client, this is into women's apparel industry, and we have started for this particular client in the second quarter. Let me just put it the filter of 7-day click. This is the attribution window. By the help of this, I will be seeing the data in totality. Let's say in the maximum figure, I have spent 55 lakh 93,888 rupees in returns of 18,000 of sales that I've got. Cost per purchase is 306 rupees, with the conversion value of 21 million, which is 2 crore 14 lakh 4,575 rupees. That is the revenue that I've got, with the ROAS of 3.83. So again, the ROAS is completely depending, and this will be vary according to the business or the industry, right? So let me just start with the second quarter, which is like in the March, it was managed by uh, particular client, and we have planning out our things on March itself, because in the mid of March the client get onboarded, and we need at least 7 to 10 days in order to plan out what exactly do we have to go further with. Because let's suppose whatever is working on the ad account, what are the drawbacks, whatever the positive is, we have to list down every single thing, because there is a 150 checkpoints are there in order to audit a particular ad account. How the audience is performing, what are the what is the age range, what is the demographic, geographic, what are the customer psychologies. So we have to take care of every single thing in that way. And let me just show you the data by the April, May, and June. Previously they are getting the ROAS of 2. So we have scaled the budget by 14 lakh in the second quarter, and we have get the sales of 5,580 are the purchases that we have recorded in this particular account, with the cost per purchase of 255. That is the only cost that we have got in order to close a single order. Purchase conversion value, which means the revenue which is recorded over to the Facebook, which is 4 million, like 4.7 million, approximately 47 lakh 59,668 rupees of revenue that we have closed, with the ROAS of 3.34. This is the ROAS that we have got for the particular client. So this is the figure of second quarter. Let me show you what is happening on the third quarter, July, August, and September. We have spent 2.4 million, which is 24 lakh rupees, with the orders of 7,296 are the orders. Cost per purchase is 332 rupees, with the revenue of 85 lakh 61,952. This is the revenue that we have got, and ROAS is 3.53 that we have maintained in this particular account. So let's say whenever, let's say there are two type of client people who are basically spending more, but they are happy with the certain amount of ROAS. They just want to sales or the revenue to be increased. And second type of people, let's say they are spending less, but they want the profitability or the margin will be huge. Let's suppose they are satisfied with the ROAS of 500% or 600%, which means 5x or 6x. So this is the range of profitable ROAS. And let's say if someone is dealing into the high revenue, or they are satisfied with the 3 ROAS and they want the revenue to be increased. So yeah, that is why we are scaling like anything. And previous quarter we have spent 14 lakh, here we have spent 24 lakh at a ROAS of 3.53. Let me just go to the next quarter, which is the fourth quarter. Here we have spent 14 lakhs again. There might be any issues with the inventory issue or the stock issue, whatever it is. So that is why we have scaled down the budget. Like 14 lakh we have spent, 4,337. These are the orders that we have exactly closed. Cost per purchase is 327 rupees only. 65 lakh 67,543 is the revenue, exact revenue that we have got. 4.63 is the profitability that we have maintained over here. So, all right, this is all about the ad accounts and the results. I have shown you the live data, and let me show you the all the performance that we have done for this particular client. We have started in April, and it is December right now. So for the last year, and this is the exact figure: 52 lakh rupees we have spent, 1.9 million, approximately 20, like 1 crore 98 lakh rupees of revenue that we have closed. 3.77 is the profitability. You can see on the ad account, like the campaign level itself: 6.25 ROAS, 4.7 ROAS, 3.9 ROAS. So these kind